Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, September 21st. It's week 4 in college football, and we are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com about some college football games that go on Saturday. The first one we're going to talk about is Pittsburgh and Georgia Tech, and Pitt, of course, off of 2 tough losses against the top competition. Now they go up against Georgia Tech, who is, obviously a tough team in their own right, but Pitt historically has played Georgia Tech pretty tight, and so at first glance you might think that Pitt getting a lot of points here is the way to go, but there is a quarterback controversy with Pittsburgh. Not sure how they're going to do offensively. The total has gone down. Right now, Georgia Tech's a 9-point favorite. What do you like here, Joe?
I'm going to side with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets here in this one, Peter. You know, we call this our faux or for real game in the Point Spread Prognosis newsletter. Usually in this spot, we look at a team playing with positive momentum and ask if they're going to be faux or for real. In this case, we look at the opposite end of the spectrum, a Pitt team who's really struggling out of the gate here. First, barely escape Youngstown State in week 1, take on 2 tough competitors, as you noted, lost to the balanced offense at Penn State, and then last week just obliterated by the passing game of Oklahoma State. Now must switch gears very quickly and face the #1 rushing offense in the nation in Georgia Tech. It brought in their current head coach Narduzzi, a former defensive coordinator in Michigan State, to improve the Panther defense. But last year, they allowed 35 points and 453 yards, including 333 through the air. And this year, well, the defense just really doesn't look too much better. Now facing Georgia Tech, a team who has covered 6 straight games and has that #1 rushing offense in the country, I think the defense will be tested. On the offensive side, pointed out the quarterback controversy. Conversations this week with respected Pitt alumni. I've heard that the problem is not only with the quarterbacks, Brown and DiNucci, but also with the receivers, who they think are really underperforming. If it is DiNucci who starts, it'll be him making his first road start as a quarterback. All signs point to Georgia Tech for me in a comfortable double-digit win here. I'm going with the Yellow Jackets.
All right, it is 9 across the board. Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. Nice breakdown. It was an interesting line here because, again, you look back at how these two teams have done historically, they've been pretty close games, but maybe this year is a year where that's not the case, and Georgia Tech has value at -9. Joe Gavazzi, tell us about your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
If you go to JoeGavazziSports.com, you'll want to know what all the fuss is about with the point spread prognosis. There's a big yellow button. Look at my shirt. Press that button, and you'll find out all about the point spread prognosis at JoeGavazziSports.com.
Thanks, Joe.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.